getting people upset. And what does Mark, whatever his name, that little rat-looking outfit, over there cooking all that mess and trying to make a bomb, who's he want to annihilate and push off the map? Israel. Do you see right now, let me preach to you, I'm going to hurry and close in a few minutes. Do you see how Israel is a burden to your family? Every time something happens, they shut down oil. And so your pocketbook's affected. Everything Israel does affects every nation on the face of this planet. And look what our God's doing, Brother John. He's took them flesh hooks, put in their jaws, and he's drawn them down to the battle. Guess what our sitting president said to Russia's Big Papa? I can't do anything right now, but you wait till after the election, we'll work this out. Guess what he wants to work out? We're going to make Israel back up and shut their mouth. And we're going to support the Arabs that wants their nuclear bombs. I told y'all not to sit up front. Listen to me. Now, everybody's looking at our economy. They have polls every day. And they try to tell you how bad this one is and how good that one is. But they never tell you who is truly burdened because of Israel. Now, when you walk in there and you got a right to do whatever you want to, and you don't have to do what I tell you, but you better listen to what I'm saying. When you pull the lever, if the person you're pulling the lever for is against the Jew, you have heaped on your life judgment coming to your life and your kids and this nation. They want to cover it up and facade it by everything else. But God's trying to get our attention and show us we're coming down to the last days. And this may be the last election before the rapture of the church. And it may be the last election I get to vote for before Jesus comes. And you can mark this down, honey. I am absolutely from the top of my head to the bottom of my foot saved on my way to heaven. And I love the little nation of Israel. I love the Jew. I love Jerusalem. And I'm not going to vote against her. I don't care if it's my daddy or your mama or your grandma or grandpa. I'll vote against them. Now, you better make your mind up, friend. I don't like you preaching that way. There's law against separation of church and state. Have you lost your mind? That's not even in our Constitution. If you want to know what it says a state and the government has no right in my business. Go back and read it, honey. Some mind-brain, bedwetting liberal told you that. I'm an American. I've got family died on foreign soil, and I'll stand up for my right. I was going to give you a lot of introduction, but I think I can't do it now. Let me give you some things about Jerusalem. I'm going to give you the outline. When you study the city Jerusalem, it has great significance in the old world, and it has major significance in the new world. And it has great significance in the eternals to come. God has got his hand on that city. It's a city of God. It's a city of David. It's a place of a throne. It's a place of truth. It's a place where we are in contact with God. It's a place in which we got our Bible. It's a place in which God said, I'll bless every nation upon the earth in thee. And God meant what he said. And brethren, we are coming down to the wire before the great day and terrible day of Daniel's 70th week. Jacob's trouble is about to come. There's got to be a deceiver. There's got to be an antichrist. There's got to be a coming together of all these nations, and out of that nation shall rise that little horn, and out of that crowd has to rise up one that is going to rule the whole world. Isn't it amazing that America funds more than that than any other nation in the world? We fund everything by borrowed money. We fund the UN nation. We fund these people called, come on now, Egyptian, and they give money over to the crowd that wants to blow us up and kill us and hate us. And we sell our soul for their oil while we got enough oil in North Carolina and Kentucky to take care of our nation. But they won't let us do it because we're too busy trying to save a stinking spider. Save a whale. Kill a baby. Starve the nation of death. Take away our jobs. Take away our God. But don't be a blessing to Israel and don't be a blessing to America because we don't want them to have liberty and don't want them to have money and don't want them to have power. We want to suppress them and push them down. Now look at your Bible and I'm going to preach to you. Won't you listen to me? I'm serious with you. God said, Israel, Jerusalem, verse number 3, shall be a burdensome stone to all people. Sir, how old are you? You may not live long enough to get married and have a family. But you're living now, right now, to see one of the most exciting days that's ever been on this planet. The next great event taking place in this world is us getting out of here. And I want to go out on Israel's side. But what is it about Israel that bunch of ragheads, did you know what? They have to glue something on their forehead with a little ruby-looking thing. That is a scratch-off ticket. You pop that off, you could win a motel. You might even win a service station. And if they get real upset and red-faced, it's a reset button. You said you ought not say that. Well, Elisha mocked them. That's exactly right. And they bow to a God that they claim is so superior to our God, and they think we're a bunch of infidels. You know what makes it such a burden? It is the lineage. You know what causes such a conflict? It's the lineage of the nation of Israel. Now, I've got to be honest. I've got to be Bible right. Abraham listened to his wife, went into Hagar, and had Ishmael. Ishmael is Abraham's child.